And welcome back to the channel. Thanks for stopping by for yet another video. I do appreciate that. Um, it's another Irma update, but it's leaving a destructive path right now. And this one's coming. This report's coming out of the Caribbean, and it says Hurricane Irma leaves unprecedented destruction in the Caribbean, kills at least 13. Well, we're gonna look at this video real quick just to see some of the damage here. I mean, you got, it's just unreal just how powerful and destructive this storm is. And my thoughts and prayers go out to everyone in the Caribbean and everyone in the direct path of Irma, But this is just a video here showing some of the damage. And I believe this is St. Bart's is where this is located here. But yeah, that's just a short video from St. Bart's, but obviously there has been, complete devastation and destruction on all these islands, unfortunately. And it goes on to say Hurricane Irma skirted north of the Dominican Republic early Thursday as the powerful Category 5 storm set its sight on South Florida after leaving a trail of death and destruction in the Caribbean. At least 13 people have been killed. Irma, dubbed the most powerful Atlantic storm in a decade, had maximum sustained winds of 175 miles an hour on Thursday afternoon as it moved further away from the northern coast of Puerto Rico and over the Dominican Republic and Haiti. The wind speeds had dropped slightly from the day before by about 10 miles per hour according to the National Weather Service. Some fluctuation in intensity are likely during the next day or two, but Irma is forecast to remain a powerful Category 4 or 5 hurricane during the next couple of days, the National Weather Service said in its advisory. As of 11 a.m. Eastern, Irma was about 120 miles away from the capital of the Turks and Caicos, moving at 16 miles per hour as it raced towards the tiny tropical southeast island southeast of the Bahamas, where the storm is expected to hit Thursday night. Much of the Turks and Caicos and the Bahamas could get 8 to 12 inches of rain, with up to 20 inches in isolated spots through Saturday. A storm surge could bring water levels up to 20 feet above the ground in Turks and Caicos. A storm surge could also reach 5 feet on the northern coast of the Dominican Republic, where Irma swept by on its way to the Turks and Caicos, according to the National Weather Service. It says millions of children in Haiti and the Dominican Republic are at risk, according to Save the Children organization. Deadly storms have a bias against children. Storms often leave a lasting impact on young minds. Relief efforts should prioritize children, their needs, their emotional well-being, the director of the Save the Children's Emergency Health Unit said in their statement Thursday. The article goes on to say the National Weather Service projects Irma will be near the central Bahamas by Friday and then make landfall in South Florida near Miami on Sunday morning as a Category 4 hurricane, bringing winds, abundant rainfall, and potentially dangerous storm surge. So, it's we pretty much know it now that it's going to make landfall in Florida. It's going to hit the states. Florida's going to take a pounding. It's going to be still at least a Category 4 by the time it gets there. This is still going to be a very destructive and dangerous storm. And keep in mind, there are 2 nuclear power plants in Florida as well that could be damaged. So that's just a side story to all this. But if those power plants get damaged, that could be an even a worse and tragic situation, right? It's already going to be bad. Like, my thoughts and prayers go out to everyone in the path of Irma, everyone that's been through, had to deal with Irma already. There's been such destruction and such death. Florida Governor Rick Scott, who declared a statewide emergency earlier this week, has warned that the massive storm could be more treacherous than Hurricane Andrew, which devastated the Sunshine State 25 years ago. He said, "I want everybody to understand the importance of this. This is bigger than Andrew," Scott said Wednesday in an interview from Tallahassee ABC News. It says, Good Morning America co-anchor Robin Roberts, "This could be worse." At a press conference Thursday, Scott said Irma could bring life-threatening damage to Florida, and he urged residents on the state's east and west coast to prepare to evacuate and to heed warnings from local officials, saying a storm surge could bring water up to 10 feet above ground. This could impact any part of our state, Scott told reporters. "We'll be doing evacuations, but everyone's got to listen." Scott said, let's see here, says, Scott said he expects additional evacuation orders to be given once the storm gets closer. So as you can see, and it says that as of Thursday afternoon, about 650,000 people into Miami-Dade County and southeastern most county, the southeasternmost county, on the U.S. mainland with more than 2.7 million residents have been asked to evacuate the area. So they're beginning the evacuation soon, which is good. Here's some more pictures of the damage in St. Martin. Irma leaves 13 dead in the Caribbean. So, and it says right here, the islands of St. Martin and Barbuda were especially hit hard in the storm on Wednesday, and officials are continuing to assess the damage. Irma delivered a massive destruction to St. Martin. At least 8 people were killed and 21 more injured on the small island. He also says there's 100,000 military emergency rations that will be sent to the population. Bermuda suffered a near total destruction, literally wiped out almost the entire island, with 90% of its structures destroyed, according to the Prime Minister, who describes Irma like a bomb that shot missiles of debris across the island. So it's just tragic, and you know, basically the whole island was destroyed. I mean, 155-mile-an-hour wind gust, it says. It has 2,000 inhabitants, but like they said, 90% of that island's now gone, now of their structures. The U.S. Virgin Islands experienced a peak in wind of 131 miles an hour as well. And there's a picture of that. But I think that's where I'm going to leave it for now. I just wanted to give you a quick update and let you know, just to get that update out there that it's still a strong and powerful storm. I wanted you to see some of the destruction there when I showed you the video. It's been a deadly storm, unfortunately, and it is headed for Florida. So if you're in that area, please listen to these evacuations and leave. Like, this is not a storm to mess with. Like, if you didn't learn from Harvey and the people that chose to stay there, then I don't know what to tell you. But I appreciate every single one of you. Thanks for watching. Be sure to share, like, subscribe, and comment down below. I do appreciate you guys. I truly do. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed day. Peace.